Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games, and today we're gonna listen to more Silksong music. This one is Skarrsinger Karmelita. I've been playing the game, but I haven't gotten to this part yet, so this is my first time listening to this track. Let's go! Oh! Oh, of course! Skarrsinger. Okay. Right away, there's a sense of adventure to this. A sense of conflict. Oh, change key. Okay, I feel like I've been bamboozled by the Silksong soundtrack. The previous videos that I've done, remember, were Cogwork Dancers, Trobio. Those two tracks, Cogwork Dancers and Trobio, both had a spectacle aspect to them. And when I saw the title of this track, Skarrsinger Karmelita, I was thinking to myself, man, is this going to be another one of those where the song, the boss, is all about the spectacle? There's like this kind of beyond good and evil aspect to the boss, like they're kind of in their own bubble and they only care about their own spectacle that they putting on. This is not the case here. Like right away, of course, there's the singer aspect, there's the performative aspect of it, but right away in the very first few chords you can hear a sense of adventure, of stakes, of urgency, of danger, of conflict. There is a sense of two forces pushing against each other that was absent on the previous tracks that I mentioned. I'm gonna show you some of these chords. Guys, check this out. The chords are very simple, but they tell you right away what the song is about. The song is about urgency, action, and conflict. Check this out. Can you see? Tense, sad. The sequence is full of tense chords, right? And the chord changes are so dynamic and frequent and fast. And then the singer, bro. They're gonna change the key now. Wait, did they not change the key? What happened here? I'm gonna go back and hear the key change to hear exactly what they're doing. But the singer, I mean, I have to assume this vocal line is being sung by the boss, right? Because the boss is called Skarrsinger Karmelita. That's so interesting. I find it fascinating how musical this game is. It feels like all the time they're trying to put music into the gameplay, into the story. It's all about music. Of course, the game is called Silksong, right? So that's appropriate. But I wonder why the boss is singing this time. Because like I said, this time, this doesn't sound as performative, as dramatic, and as much of a spectacle as the other tracks. This sounds like a proper fight song, right? This sounds like a proper boss theme. But the boss is singing in it. Why? Why is that? But anyway, let me go back to the key change to see what they're doing there. Man, the key change section there is really interesting. It seems like they're going on a kind of key change loop where they change to a bunch of different keys and then they cycle back to the original key. So when they cycle back to the original key, there's a sensation of change, but in fact, they're just going back to the same key that they were in the beginning. That's interesting. I'm gonna tell you when we get there. But also something else that I want to point out is the kind of slightly militaristic, heroic trumpet that comes up here. The trumpet doing doing the main melody. We know that brass, especially the trumpet, they have militaristic connotations, and this track is not very brassy generally. So when this lone trumpet comes up, man, it gives me such a sense of heroism, right? A sense of a lone hero, a sense of militarism, a sense of combat, a call to action, a call to combat. I wonder, who is this heroism referring to? Is it Hornet or is this Skarrsinger? This seems like such a unique character to me, because like I said before, as a singer I would expect this thing to be more dramatic and more performative, but it seems quite serious. Like, it seems like the stakes are quite high at this point. This is not just a performance. Where's the trumpet? And then after the trumpet, here, the trumpet. Now they're gonna start changing the key. Yeah, they're changing key. Another change. Another change. And then they cycle back to the original key. But it's so interesting that the whole theme, you know, this main melody is essentially in the same key all the time. Because it's very, let me tell you, it's very common in boss themes like this, especially in Silksong and Hollow Knight, for the boss theme to progress across different keys, right? To raise the key gradually throughout the boss theme is very common. But this Skarrsinger Karmelita person, or bug, I guess, remains steady, centered, focused on the same key. I wonder what that means. But also, you know, it's in the same key, but it also gets more intense here. Let's hear it. And regarding her voice, her performance, oh, her voice, her performance, it doesn't sound particularly tragic or sad to me. There's an assertiveness, there's a definiteness to it. Feels to me like the track is about combat. There is struggle in the voice, right? There's tension, there's urgency to it. The song is about combat as far as I can tell, but I don't sense like tragedy, which are common things to portray using vocals, right? I don't sense any sort of frailty, of tragedy, of introspection, and you know, these kinds of more tender emotions. There's a characteristic of assertiveness to it, a definiteness to it. It sounds to me like a definite kind of confident person. There's a sense of confidence to this. It's not a lamentation is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't sound to me like a lamentation. Is it a lamentation? There could be aspects of it. It sounds so confident though. Oh man, the ending is so definite, right? It's so assertive. There's elements, I feel like there could be elements of lamentation to it, of sadness, but it's mostly so confident. What an interesting, intriguing character. Hey, I've made a bunch of other videos on the Silksong soundtrack. They're over here. I even mentioned in this video, you know, Cogwork Dancers and Trobio. They're all over here in the playlist, so check this out. And remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.